In the quiet suburb of Elswood, the house on Maple Street had always been the subject of local whispers. It was a grand, old Victorian home, but its history was marred by a string of strange occurrences and unsettling rumors. When the Johnsons moved in, they were drawn to the house's charm and spacious layout. Tom Johnson, an accountant, and his wife Laura, a stay-at-home mom, were excited about their new start. Their teenage daughter, Emily, was less enthusiastic but hopeful that things would improve. The first sign of trouble came within days. At night, Laura began hearing footsteps in the attic. She dismissed them as the house settling, but Tom was less certain. When he went up to investigate, he found nothing but dust-covered old furniture and cobwebs. Things escalated quickly. Emily reported seeing a shadowy figure in the hallway and hearing a soft, mournful crying that seemed to come from nowhere. Tom, initially skeptical, started experiencing unsettling dreams of a woman wandering the halls of the house, calling out for someone named William. Laura decided to dig into the house's past. She discovered that the property had once belonged to the Brannigan family, who had lived there in the early 1900s. According to local records, the Brannigans had a son named William who had mysteriously vanished at the age of 10. Despite extensive searches, he was never found, and the family eventually left the house. Determined to get to the bottom of the mystery, Laura reached out to a local historian who revealed that several other families had experienced similar disturbances in the house. Each family reported hearing cries and seeing a shadowy figure, but the stories never seemed to lead anywhere. One particularly cold and rainy evening, Emily was alone at home while her parents were out. The power went out, plunging the house into darkness. Emily, feeling uneasy, tried to light some candles. As she moved through the house, she noticed that the temperature in the attic seemed colder than usual. With her heart pounding, she climbed the stairs to the attic. The soft crying grew louder, and she followed the sound to a small, hidden nook behind an old trunk. There, she found a faded photograph of a young boy with the name William written on the back. Beside it was a small, weathered diary. Emily opened the diary and found entries detailing William's fears and his desperate pleas for help. The final entry was a chilling confession from William's father, stating that he had hidden his son away, believing he was cursed, but regretting it deeply. Terrified but determined to put an end to the torment, Emily took the diary downstairs and showed it to her parents when they returned. Tom, Laura, and Emily decided to hold a small, respectful ceremony in the attic, reading aloud from the diary and acknowledging William's suffering. That night, for the first time since moving in, the house was silent. The cries and shadows seemed to dissipate, leaving behind an eerie stillness. The Johnsons felt a sense of relief but knew the house would always carry its dark history. They decided to stay, finding a strange comfort in honoring William's memory. Over time, the disturbances ceased, but the story of the house on Maple Street remained a chilling reminder of the past that lingered in its walls.